and gently close your eyes and shift all of your attention onto your breathing, taking slower, deeper breaths than you've taken all day so far. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and slowly letting it out through your mouth. And continuing to breathe that way, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale and contract back in as you exhale. Tune into your body, noticing how it feels. Noticing if there's anything that it's trying to tell you. Notice any place of tension or tightness in your body. And give those areas permission to relax, sending love into those areas. Thank your body for taking such good care of you, and let it know that it's okay to rest and relax for these next few minutes. You may notice that your mind starts to wander off. That's okay. That's natural. Just notice it and bring your attention back to your body, using your breath as your anchor. Try to picture one thing that's happened today that's made you smile, or made you thankful or appreciative. And just let that feeling fill you up for a moment. Breathe that feeling in from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And allow yourself to smile if that feels natural. Now focus on something that you can do today, whether it's for yourself or for someone else, that will allow you to continue feeling this way. It could be something as small as deciding to go to bed early tonight. What's one little thing you can plan for your day to bring that intentional joy to it? Now just focus on that for a few minutes. Sit in that feeling of joy and peace. Now let's take a few more deep breaths together. A deep breath in, feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale, and everything contract back in as you exhale. Again, an even deeper breath than the one before it, holding that breath for a beat, and exhaling everything out. Last time, your deepest breath yet, sending that breath through your entire body. And exhale it out. And in your own time, slowly bring your awareness back to where you are. And thank yourself for taking these few minutes to just be intentional and kind to yourself. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day.
Good morning, Solid Rock. It's Monday, February 16th, and we're starting off a brand new week. And it's also President's Day. I'm Abby Baki.
And I'm Mia Maldonado. Thank you for joining us on Good Morning Solid Rock. We've got 2 great videos, Brother at Lunch, and of course, your daily fun fact.
But first, let's stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's start your day off with the first video, which is talking about the Black History Month projects.
I did my project on Condoleezza Rice, and she was the Secretary of State for around 4-ish years.
Okay, I did my project on Otis Boykin, and he works with different types of electrical systems, and he also made a burglar-proof cash register.
For my project, I did Barack Obama, and one fun fact about him is that he lived with his grandparents.
I did my project about Playboi Carti, and the one fact about him is that he made different sounds and music, and then he originally was known as Sir Cartier.
I did Joe Louis. He was a soldier in World War II, and he was a great boxer.
I did Katherine Johnson, and she was a mathematician for NASA.
I did Bayard Rustin, and he organized the 1963 March on Washington.
I did Tyler, the Creator. He won a Grammy.
I took a 0.
Now here is Sophia with the lunch menu.
Let's talk lunch. Today's lunch is gnocchi with butternuts, squash with asparagus. Back to you, Abby.
Thank you, Sophia. Now here's the weather with Mia.
Thank you, Abby. Today we have a high of 68 and a low of 54, which is honestly perfect Florida weather, but for some people it isn't, which people are weird. Now it's time for the sports.
Hello everybody, today for PE, it's going to be soccer, because it's actually warm this time! Yay! That's all for me. Back to you, Abby.
Thank you, Ethan. Now it's time for the core value lesson of today.
Friends, listen to this story carefully, because it will be useful for your whole life. There was a boy named Raju. His mother often told him, "Son, don't sit idle. Do something, learn something, move ahead in life." But Raju always ignored her advice. In the same village, there was a farmer named Ramu Uncle. He worked hard every day. One day, he said to Raju, "Son, free time is a person's biggest enemy. If you don't use this time wisely, it will become your biggest failure." Raju laughed and said, "Uncle, I'm still a kid. I'll work hard later. Right now, let me relax." One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village. He called all the children and said, "I will give jobs to those kids who are hard-working and know how to use their time well. But first, you must pass a small test." Hearing this, all the village kids got excited. Raju also thought about participating, but then he felt he had never learned any new skills or worked hard before. The test was simple. In 10 days, every child had to learn one skill of their choice, like painting, gardening, woodwork, or singing. Raju wasted the first 2 days doing nothing. Then he noticed his friends were busy practicing. He started feeling worried. He asked his friend, "Mohan, what are you doing?" Mohan replied, "I'm learning painting. I enjoy it and I think I can do well in it." That's when Raju realized, because of sitting idle all the time, he had no skills and no experience. He tried to learn something quickly, but time was running out. After 10 days, the test day came. The merchant saw the work of all the children. Mohan showed his beautiful paintings. Everyone praised him. Some kids made amazing wooden toys. Some sang lovely songs. But when Raju's turn came, he stood with his head down. He had nothing to show. The merchant asked, "Son, why didn't you learn anything in these 10 days?" Raju softly said, "I wasted my time." The merchant explained, "Free time is like gold. If you waste it, you'll regret it later. Time waits for no one." That day, Raju made a promise to himself. He would never waste time again. He started using his time wisely. He began reading books, learning new skills, and working hard. Slowly, he became one of the most hard-working boys in the village. A few years later, with the help of his knowledge and skills, he started his own business and became very successful. Now, whenever someone asks him, "What's the secret of your success?" he smiles and says, "Never sit idle. Use every moment wisely. That's the biggest key to success." This story teaches us wasting time is one of the biggest mistakes we can make. The time we have right now will never come back. So, make the most of every moment. Learn something new, work hard, and move toward your goals. Remember, those who use their free time wisely are the ones who climb the ladder of success. So friends, don't waste any more time. Get up, work hard for your dreams, and never sit idle again.
Now it's time for Ms. Trisha.
Good morning, Solid Rock. Just a reminder that there is school tomorrow. And also, our Solid Rock stars are Tanisha Tripathy and Amelia Skibbon.
Thank you, Miss Trisha.
Now it's time for the fun fact.
Did you know that President's Day was originally created to honor George Washington's birthday? However, it now just celebrates every U.S. president. Also, Calvin Coolidge had a pet raccoon named Rebecca that he used to walk around the White House lawn.
That is presidentially unexpected.
And that is all for today's show. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and this is Good Morning Solid Rock, signing off. For Miss Trisha, Mia, and the rest of the morning show crew, I'm Abby Baki. Have a solid rockin' day.